Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is the 14th of January. It is a Tuesday. I was going to make this yesterday. Went to the flea market really late on Sunday. I had to go to my warehouse in Florence anyway, so one person messaged me and said, "Hey, are you not at the flea market? I have a few things to show you." This is the lady I'd got the pottery and glass from last time. I said, I'll be there at like 11:30. And she said, "Okay, I'll be here till noon." So I did stop. I'll show you guys what I picked up, and we will start this week off. I have live auctions here on YouTube on Wednesday and Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this week. And then we have about 8 or 9 whatnots scheduled for this week doing vintage Y2K clothing and comic books. On YouTube this week, we will do comics, toys, ephemera, maybe this glass that I'm going to show you guys in a second, and what I picked up this week. So let's look. Okay, so normally I wouldn't buy like shopping bags. This one's Vera Bradley. Apparently there's like a bunch of Disney bags in here and other Vera Bradley bags. So lots of Disney bags. And then you get into some more Veras. Not sure if they're worth anything, but that was $10 for that whole group, so I figured why not. This I was actually pretty excited about. Hang on. Okay. Bag. This I picked up. Now, don't forget, this is 11:30 in the morning. You guys can look these up. These have the blanket inliner. This is 60s, probably, with the corduroy collar. These are Lee Storm Riders. Denim jacket. I've seen these anywhere from $100 to $400, just depending. I picked up this little group of stuff here. This is a very, very early bisque doll. Like, very early. There was a vintage split and image in, I would probably call this rose or magenta color. This is an original. This is not the anniversary. Redline Hot Wheels. This is by far my favorite item. Lady and the Tramp Wade figurine of Scamp, their baby. So it's like a little hat box, but from Wade Pottery. If you guys watch Christine Hodgepodge Place, Christine always has some really awesome Wade figures, but I just love the fact that that is Lady and the Tramp. It is a obscure character, and this is very vintage for Wade. So that I was pretty happy with. Right here. It says right there, Scamp, Lady and the Tramp Hatbox series. Super happy about that. I picked up this white vase, was actually part of the glass purchase. It's like a giant tall Impali vase. I actually passed on this the first time I went through. This is a giant mason jar. This is a 5-gallon, I guess you'd call it a pickle jar, from 1858, dated down there at the bottom, with the American Eagle and the stars on it. So, was pretty neat. I try not to buy a lot of glass, but sometimes it just happens. It was $30. I've seen comps all over the board, but I saw somebody sell one for $30, but they had $185 shipping, and then I saw other ones sold at $200, $150. So, took the shot. Thought it was really neat. Giant. Just huge. Then I got this vintage Tommy Hilfiger bag, but obviously the Tommy Hilfiger bag is not what's important. Let me show you. Let me unzip it. And with the magic of pause, we bought some more glass and porcelain. I'm trying to get down to it. I'll have to clean all this up. Okay, this was kind of interesting. This is a measuring cup, right? But it's musical. And it is marked Napier, patent pending. So kind of interesting. Pretty early. I got that with all the porcelain and stuff. Here is a vase with chrome and little white cherubs. This is Wedgwood. That is probably the piece I like the least out of everything I got. Oop. Now we're getting in somewhere. There you go. Really beautiful, like little, like, let me see if I can find sunlight here. There you go. Nice little vase. It is numbered on the bottom. I think it says 5/J. She believes these are Zanesville pottery, or from that area. I haven't done any research. Last week I showed, and someone reached out to me and just bought everything I showed, which is great. Yeah, I'm not doing the work, and if they get a great bargain, or head to it. This is actually a beautiful, beautiful light blue color. This one is Van Briegel. Number 48 has SBQS Colorado Springs original. That one's, pretty good size. I should remove that. And poly vase. This one's awesome. Very Art Deco. Dark blue with the flower. A really, really beautiful piece. Nice glaze on the bottom. Number 101. She also believes this is Zanesville pottery. But look at that glaze. Just amazing. Very, very nice large piece. Let's see. Another really beautiful piece. Cool design going around it. And guess what? Van Briegel also with DHH, which is probably the potter. You can see how big that is compared to the other things. Another nice piece of pottery, kind of in the same shape as this piece. A little thinner on the lip. And this one is glazed even on the bottom. It looks like a 5/D or 5/O. There's also two of these little, like, liquor bottles, I think is what they are. Those are cute. This one is not that old, but super interesting. It looks like carved wood. Really neat. And this one is Paul R. Moore from Columbia, South Carolina. It's dated 2004. A pretty neat piece of pottery. Got a pair of the Shawnee Smiling Cat salt and pepper shakers. I'm actually probably not going to rewrap everything. I'm probably just going to carry it into the shop all individual. So I got to have it out for the auctions anyway, unless I sell everything at one time. And then Sandland, Staffordshire, England. Really beautiful mug with the nice, great sound. Ships. Nice early piece there. And I think that is it. I want to say that's it. I think there's one more of these little houses. Yeah, right here. So there is another one of the little houses that I believe were liquor bottles. And I think that is it. So I didn't buy a whole lot this week, but you can see all the paper. So if somebody's interested in any of this, reach out to me, MrBuysALot795 at gmail.com. Obviously the jacket is for sale. Everything's for sale. As long as I'm making a decent profit, I'm good with that. You know, I'm going to leave room if I know what the value is. Like I said, some of the pottery is really awesome. There's that big white vase, the big 5-gallon mason jar. So hit me up if you guys are interested. Again, mrbislot795@gmail.com. Don't forget, Wednesday and Thursday this week, I will be having YouTube auctions from 1 until 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are having auctions at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Whatnot for Comics, and at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this week for Y2K clothing, new old stock from that warehouse of vintage clothing that I bought. Kim is doing those auctions. So hope everybody had a great weekend. Hopefully I find some more cool stuff to show you guys. We will be on $1 Million Peddlers on next Wednesday night. I think it's next Wednesday. Actually, it might be this Wednesday night. It might be tomorrow night. So I'll see everybody. Thanks for watching. Mr. Bislot saying, see ya.